welcome to the Woolly Way. My name is Whitney if you're new. If you're a returning viewer, it's so good to have you back. Today we will be talking about my knits. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, so I thought I would just include some little snippets throughout the day of what I will be working on. I have two projects that have stolen my attention, so we'll talk about those and just talk about excuse me, what's going on in my knitting world. So I have here, my hair is everywhere. I have been working on my Leela top. Instead of taking my Camellia socks to my brother-in-law's for our travels for 4th of July, I ended up taking the Leela top, and I was able to knit the front and join them together. So as you can see, we've got it in the round. From what I've read in the pattern, excuse me, I just used some little stitch markers here to hold my tops together, my front and back yokes together. And from what I read, I'll just knit a 2 to 3 inch I-cord for the straps, since this is a boat neck. And that is all. I just keep knitting in this pattern that I now have memorized. So it's easy to just whip up, like, what was it, last night or the night before last? We had a family movie night and we watched the Percy Jackson movies and I loved them. Obviously the script reading can be kind of corny and stuff, but it's still so cute. Like, I really do like the Percy Jackson movies. And our kids love them, so I was just working on this while we watched the movie, and I feel like I was able to get a lot done, because when we got back from our day trip at my in-laws, well, like my brother-in-law's house, I had only connected in the round. I didn't really have any more rows after that, and I did not bring it out of the vehicle once we arrived at our destination because it was way too hot. It has been a while since I have experienced heat like this before, and I mean, it was terrible, but the fireworks were stunning, so I guess that worked out. But this is how far we are, and this will probably be the main project that I work on, because I haven't worked on my daughter's Salted Caramel Sweater Junior since the last video, and I am going to start doing like a weekly update of where I'm at with my knitting, and I just haven't worked on that, mainly because this just has my interest. Once you get the pattern memorized, it's so fun to just like keep going and keep going and keep going, and you can just mindlessly knit it while you're doing other things. And then, I don't know if you can see, I have my part of my winder that like puts yarn into cakes still up, because I kicked up 2 of the color, well, 1 of each colored skein that I need for the lace loop, is it lace loop top by Other Loops. And this is how far we are on it. This is so pretty. I love this. Sorry, my blinds are casting shadows, but this is how far we are on it, and I love this yarn. It's so soft. It does seem to kind of, all the fluffy stuff does like kind of shed a bit, but I'm not even worried about it because this is so cozy. I will include video of me casting this on and getting started on it. I was a little confused at first, or maybe it was just because I casted it on in late at night and wasn't reading the pattern properly, but I did just finish the short rows, and there's quite a few short rows actually, but I do have one of the pattern, like the little hole things of the lace, this one, and then we're working on the third one. And now that I finished all my short rows, I believe I just knit a good few rows just straight down and then put these on hold maybe. But this is just so nice. It's so pretty. I can't wait to have this finished. I feel like it will be a nice transition piece from summer into fall, because you know, like, actually I don't think I can necessarily say that because I don't know how the weather will be in this new location, but that's okay. But yeah, I feel like this would be like with the lace, there is a bit of like air to be able to get through, so maybe it'll be fine. And yeah, I think this is so pretty, and this is why I did not work on my daughter's sweater or work on socks, and it's because of these two projects. And this one is by far my favorite. I did decide to take the green that I had bought and that I showed you in my last video, and I'm actually going to make another one of these, but for my sister, because she actually wanted this pattern, and then I kind of just started it for myself, but that's okay. So I will knit that for her. But I still can't get over how soft this yarn is. It's incredibly soft. And if you're wondering what the yarn is, excuse my squeaky chair while I grab the yarn real quick. Oh, dang it, do I not have a, okay, I do. It is this yarn right here. Let's see if I can block out my face so you can kind of read it. It's Hampton Valley Yarns by Webb's America's Yarn Store. It's 50% baby alpaca, 35% fine merino wool, and 15% mulberry silk. The weight is 1.75 ounces. There are 95 yards in this, and the gauge is US 6. And this is the color Colonial Blue 13. And then, oh wait, did I keep them? I could have just showed you this. I did keep these. The creamy white is 01 natural, but here, I'll put this a little close up so you can kind of get a better look at that. And it says it's made in Peru. Oh, nice. But yeah, so I guess I'll take you guys along with me throughout the day knitting. I guess this kind of takes place of, excuse my neighbor's dog. I guess this kind of takes place of doing a project vlog. I don't really seem to like be a project vlog person, just because I feel like when you're working on so many different projects at one time, and honestly I feel like I'm not working on, I only got 3 active whips, it's kind of hard to film you knitting on just that one project and then feel like you have enough footage. But also, I just like knitting, and I like watching knitting videos when I knit. So I'll call this my me time in this like area here of my bedroom. I will call this my me time. And when I have my kids, when they're able to have their screen time, I will come in here and have my me time and watch a knitting video while I knit. And honestly, just pulling out the camera can seem a little difficult, and then like you gotta edit it and then like put some music over it, and I'm just not that talented when it comes to editing videos. So yeah, but that's okay. But I'll show you guys just a couple little snippets of me knitting today, and we will call this video to an end. So if I don't remember to say goodbye, this is goodbye, and I hope you enjoy watching me knit a little bit, and I'll see you in my next video.